Hello and welcome. My name is Anya. This is my Luminosity Yoga channel, and today is Friday, the 29th of December, and I'm walking you through the 12 nights of Christmas. And Friday is the day of Venus, Venus's day. And the astrological constellation or like aspect that I'd like to look at today is Venus in Scorpio. It's forming a sextile. So I talked about it yesterday. That's like a beneficial energy, but maybe not as obviously easygoing as a trine. And so it's sextile Pluto in Capricorn. So both that Venus in Scorpio and the Pluto, they're both very much related to the idea of transformation in the underworld and really going below the things on the surface. And yeah, today is related as a raw night, as the fifth night of Christmas is related to the month of May of the coming year. So curious what that month will bring and maybe how you can tap into that in this practice. So today we'll be honoring our body and yeah, like providing a sacred space for our body. And of course, also this has a mudra. Venus has a mudra like any other planet. And this is the Venus mudra is where we interlace the fingers. And for women, the left thumb is on top. For men, the right thumb is on top. And often we actually extend the index finger, but it depends. Sometimes we do that, sometimes we don't. And I'd like you to start, sitting on our heels if you can. So if this is hard for you, just get a block, cushion, anything that will help you actually sit on your heels. And we're going to do a short Sat Kriya. So I will just get some blocks as well. So be very gentle with the knees, never force your knees. That's very, very important. I think I'm going to sit sideways so it's easier for you to see. So I'm just going to have the heels, like the insteps touching the blocks. So I have like a very safe, and the soles of the feet pointing towards the sky. And just take a moment to arrive. And we can already put our hands in this chin mudra, just resting that in our lap. And just sensing our breath and sensing the connection to the earth. And just feel from our root, from just below the tailbone, from our perineum space, just feel a root growing down into the earth. Or just sense your breath there. And really allow that connection to the earth to become stronger with every exhale. And then on your inhale, just sense fresh flowing energy coming up your spine, all the way up to the crown. And then exhaling down any stress, tension, and energies of others. Anything that doesn't serve you and arriving here right now. And then on the next inhale, really try to pull the pelvic floor, sexual organs, lower abdomen in and up, and exhale, release. And do that again. On your inhale, just pull the pelvic floor, lower abdomen, sexual organs in and up. Exhale, release. This is called Uddiyana Bandha in yoga. A bandha is a lock, and this is the lock of sexual organs, pelvic area, pelvic floor, and release. And open your eyes, and we're going to do that, as I said, Sat Kriya. So we're going to interlace the fingers, bring the index fingers together, bring the arms up that way. And on the inhale, We pull, as we just did, everything in and up, and then exhale, release. And then on the inhale, we say Sat, and exhale, Nam. If you don't want to say that, you can just say let go or I am. Yeah, anything that actually suits you better, or you can just do the exercise without saying Sat Nam. So we're just going to do that. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Deep inhale, Sat. Pull everything in and up. Bring the chin towards the chest. Hold for a moment. And an exhale, release. Release your arms. And just find a comfortable seat. You can either sit or lie down. Make sure you are in a comfortable position as I will guide you through a visualization. So just close your eyes and again, just sense the earth underneath you and connect with you. Feeling your breath. Releasing any tension in your body, in your mind, in your emotions. And imagine that you're walking across a snow-covered winter landscape. It is a crystal clear and cold day. Trees and shrubbery are covered by a white frost. And it looks as if they were dotted with frosty ice flowers. The sun's still shining, but you see dark clouds forming in the distance. Will they bring fresh snow? The path is leading you along a pond, which is covered by a thick layer of ice. You're reaching a small path that leads you deeper into the forest. While you continue walking, you sense that it's becoming colder. The clouds are thickening and an ice cold wind is arising. After some time, you're noticing an unusual golden sparkle between the trees. A golden sparkle is magically drawing you closer. You're leaving the path and are walking into the trees. The snow is crunching under your feet, and the entire forest glitters magically as if dusted with diamond powder. The wind's becoming more and more like a storm, and is moving in the creaking branches and twigs, with the clouds heavy, deep in the sky. It looks as if they're touching the horizon, and all of a sudden it starts snowing out of the blue. In the midst of the driving snow, you realize that you've lost your way. However, curiously enough, you don't feel afraid. Even though you can no longer even see the path, you feel like a part of you belongs to the forest. And as if you'd been returning home after a long journey. You're still noticing the bright glitter between the trees. As you're following it, you're passing a small bushy fir tree, reaching a snow-covered clearing. You see a woman dressed in white in the clearing. What is she doing here? Has she lost her way? You're slowly moving towards her with hesitation. As you stand opposite her, she nods with a friendly smile. And you're looking right into her face, noticing that she must be old, very old. Her hair is as white as the snow and entwined by garlands of ice crystals. She's smiling gently at you with her bright blue eyes. Without saying a word, she's pointing at a house on a hill behind the clearing. You're taking a few steps in the direction of the hill and notice a flickering light. As you turn around to the woman, she's suddenly gone without a trace. You stay standing there for a while, and then you know what to do. You're moving towards the hill, discovering a path up. You're slowly walking up the hill, and you finally get to a small wooden cottage. You can see warm light behind the windows and are making your way to the door. You knock. There's no sound, but you notice that the door is slightly open. And as there is no sound coming out of the cottage, hesitatingly, you open the door. The cottage is empty and abandoned, but there's a fire in the fireplace, burning brightly. And there's a sheepskin in front of the fireplace. You're taking off your wet coat and boots and enter the room, sitting down on the sheepskin in front of the fire and wrapping yourself in a woolen blanket. As you're sitting there, a sense of silence overcomes you. You realize that there's nothing else to do, nowhere else to go, that you've reached your destination. And as your body is warming up and releasing, you look into the flames. You hear the flames cracking and you smell the wood from the fire. Enjoying this moment of silence, you're listening carefully to the sounds surrounding you, and you're fully opening up to the magic of the moment. Slowly start to deep breathe. Start to take a deep breath. Connecting again with your body and the earth underneath you. Bringing the hands one on top of the other in the center of your chest. Just giving gratitude for your practice. Think about something you're thankful for today and just feel that in your heart. And then we're dedicating the merits of a practice to all beings without one exception. Namaste, the light in me sees and greets the light in you. Thanks for joining me today. I look forward to hearing your experience with this meditation. And please put that in the chat and share this practice with other like-minded souls. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.